So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We start our post-match media activities here in press conference room with head coach of team Denmark, Kasper Hjulmand. And please use the microphones the same as yesterday. One person, one question. Please introduce yourself, and the microphones provided by our wonderful volunteers. We have interpreted translation, and please do not stand up because this is a live event being produced by Host Broadcasting Services. First question, I see that the gentleman raising his hands on the second row. Please, your question is first.
Hei, Kasper. Det fra Øyvind i norske VG. Jeg vil gjerne at du tar oss gjennom de to situasjonene med offsiden på Delaney og straffen til
This question is in Norwegian.
Dette ditt spill? Dette din fotball? Det sånn du vil ha det? Med teknologien som brukes, og da spesielt på en situasjon?
Jeg vil først og fremmest sige tillykke til Tyskland.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Germany with this win. We were pressured the first 15 minutes. It was pure survival. After the 15th minute, it was a more equal game. It was decided by two VAR decisions. I have the photo here. It was 1 centimeter. I was told, in terms of statistics and data, it doesn't make sense. This is not how we're supposed to be using VAR. It's 1 centimeter. And after a few minutes, there was a penalty. I'm so tired of the ridiculous handball rules. We cannot require our defenders to be running with the arms like this. It's not natural. Joachim was running normally. It's a normal situation. He jumped up and was hit from 1 meter. I rarely talk about these decisions, but it was very decisive for this game. It's frustrating. It's frustrating for our team. Being in front 1-0 would have changed everything for our team. But as I said, big congratulations to Germany. They have a great team. They play well. Julian is doing a great job. So good luck with the rest of the tournament. But in my opinion, this is not how football is supposed to be.
Gentleman in the middle, please, your question.
Hej Kasper. Nu har vi set Danmark i aktion mod en
Kasper, we saw Denmark play against the potential European champion. What do you need in order to be able to compete at that level? In the recent years, I think that we've shown that we have been very close to winning this type of games. We played France 3 times and won twice. We played so many good games, but there's just one thing that is lacking. We need to be able to create more chances. We need to be more direct. We have a lot of young players. Rasmus Højlund this is his first tournament. So our young players still have to gain experience. And it doesn't only depend on the players, but it's the way we build the tactics. Our ambition is to be at the level of the big ones. we are collaborating with local teams and organizations so we can create even more talented players. Sometimes we get to a semifinal, sometimes we don't, but our ambition is to get closer to the big favorite. Like Croatia has had a great phase for years, and that's where we want to be. So it was only a few details that decided the game today.
Fifth row, right side, gentleman was raising his hand. Please. Yes.
Kasper, du nævner offensiven, at I har slidt med at score mål. I har scoret 2 mål. I har ikke vundet nogen kampe.
Kasper, you mentioned the attack. You haven't won a game. You've scored 2 goals. What can you take from that? In 2023, we played well. We struggled with the attack. It wasn't fluid, and we didn't create enough chances. We also had a lot of injuries in 2023. So in October, we decided to find a way to approach the Slovenia game. In March, we played a very equal game against Switzerland. So that's what we tried to build on afterwards against Sweden and Norway, where we did score, but we also lost the ball possession a few times, and we lost the initiative. And we also knew that we couldn't go to the Euros losing the ball possession this much, so we did make some adjustments. We got Christian closer to the goal, but we still needed that big breakthrough and the last finishing touch. We tried to do different things, so we're still lacking something. We needed to find something that would make us competitive. We gained something and we lost something, but we just lacked some sharpness in terms of our attack.
Yes, next question belongs to the gentleman on the 4th row left side, but also I would like to remind if there are any questions from German or international media, please also raise your hands that we can equally distribute the questions from the room. But we continue from there, please.
Yes, Kasper Hjulmand fra norske NRK. Synes du at VAR bør fjernes fra fotballen?
Do you think VAR should be removed? No. I always like VAR. I think that technology can do something good for the sport. For me, in my opinion, when a decision is good, it should be visible from the moon, and it shouldn't depend on a few centimeters. There have been some handballs, so we were a little aware of that we had to be cautious. But in my opinion, when it's only about a few centimeters, it's a little questionable. I also think it should be quick. It should be quicker. There has to be a way to improve it. I think that generally VAR is a good idea, but sometimes I can doubt.
Gentleman in the middle of the room, please introduce yourself. Yes.
Ja, Philipp Ahrens von der Bild-Zeitung. Kasper, du hast
When the thunderstorm came, you asked the referee very quickly to stop the game. Did you think about 2009 in North Zealand and your player Richter? Were you worried?
Yeah, I was not afraid, but I'm looking for the players and the security of the players. Yes, true. I was involved in a match at a stadium a lightning hit one of our players, and this lightning was straight over Signal Iduna Park. It was right over us. I saw my players reacted very, very much, and I think it was the right thing to do to call it off.
Okay, we continue. Fourth row. Second gentleman from the left side, please, your question.
Hallo Kasper. Sie sind nach dem Spiel direkt zu den Schiedsrichtern gegangen.
After the game, you went straight to the referees. What did you talk to them about? Were you unhappy with how they, with their work today?
So we've been taught in seminars and so many times to explain the hand rule and the coaches have asked a lot of questions about what is a natural position, because defenders has to move, they have to stop and start, they have to run, they have to jump. And when we are told that this is not a handball, because it's a natural position for a defender to run, then I just have my doubts. What is the rule? Tell me, what is the rule? And so I guess that was it.
Okay, the gentleman in the middle raising his hand, please, your question is next, and also then one more question and we will finish. Please.
Jakob fra Tipsbladet. Kasper Hjulmand, du har en kontrakt med landsholdet til 2026. Og nu har
Kasper, you have a contract with the national team until 2026. Are you going to continue after this?
Det er også 2 EM-slutrunder for første gang i Danmarks historie, vi går videre fra en pulje, så
well, it was 2 Euros that were very good. I have a contract, and afterwards we're just going to analyze everything and talk about it. We're going to see how we can improve the team. And we have to look at how we can keep our fans. I once again have to say thank you to all of our fans, both here at the stadium and in the rest of Germany and home in Denmark. I received so many messages from Danes who support us. 90% of the people are with us. And I can just say thank you for the huge support that we've been receiving throughout the tournament. We should all be proud of these players. We've been here for 5 weeks. It's an amazing team, amazing players who support each other. We have Simon Kjær, who is 100% ready. And he is also a captain. He's a role model. And I could keep mentioning more players. So let's be proud of our team. We're very grateful for the support we received from everyone. Of course, this hurts and we're disappointed. And of course, this team has a great future. We have a lot of young players. We have a lot of players who played many minutes. The future is bright, and this team has a lot to offer in the future.
And the final question from the press conference room belongs to the gentleman who has a microphone already, please.
Hi, Mr. Diogo Reis, Bola na Rede. What do you think about Alexander Bach's performance in this game and the Euro, and his influence on Denmark's right side construction? Thank you.
Yeah, Alex has done a good job. We have struggled to get him ready for the matches the last year because he has had so many injuries. But we were happy that he could this time in these Euros that he could participate, and he did great. I'm trying to build a relation with Andreas Skov Olsen in this match because Andreas is also a wide player. He likes to be outside, and we worked a little bit with Alex to also stay inside. So he's been a good player for us, and we are happy that he's here, and it's looking good for the future.
Yes, thank you very much also for the whole delegation of Team Denmark for participating in this tournament, for cooperation in the media questions. We would like to wish you best of luck in the future. And here with you, journalists, we will continue with the German team head coach and man of the match as well. Thank you.